everyone. In our series of interviews, we have with us our mentee, Mr. Shrey Lodha. He has been kind enough to accommodate our request and share his journey with us. Sir, could you please briefly introduce yourself to the audience?
Hi Niharika, thank you so much for having me here. I'm a practicing advocate before the Bombay High Court as well as other high courts of this country. Also, I have a practice area before the lower courts in state of Maharashtra. My alma mater was National Law University, Orissa, where from I completed and secured my LLB degree after 5 rigorous and grueling years.
Right. So what were the struggles you were facing that encouraged you to approach YLCC, and how did our mentor assist you?
Rather than struggles, at that point in time, when I approached YLCC, or so to speak, Samanika Rawat, was for sorting out or, you know, segregating wheat from the chaff in terms of my dilemmas. So before I address what my dilemmas were, I would like to say that Samanika Rawat and YLCC, these are two words and one acronym which enabled me to find feet in the legal profession. Having said that, the dilemmas which I faced at that material point in time was that whether to go for litigation or should I join a law firm? In the law firm, which practice area in particular? Whether I should opt out for in-house counsel jobs or should I completely quit law for that matter? So while I proffered that I wanted clarification or I wanted to navigate which would be the better um, career choice for me, for that matter, I approached Samanika. And my endeavor to approach Samanika was predicated on the fact that she was my mutual LinkedIn connection. Now, by virtue of technology at that time, my LinkedIn profile was flooded with several testimonial videos wherein people lauded YLCC as well as Samanika, and the mentees documented their finesse, Samanika's finesse, in being a catalyst in their legal journey. So that propelled me to take the first step in order to seek mentorship from her. Now, one more reason that I approached YLCC was I was captivated by the pilot flagship program which Samanika had shot up during that time, the Holistic Growth Camp, which was a rigorous and a very short growth camp wherein mentees were subjected to a grueling and rigorous process whereby they were made to adapt to the real life situations in terms of legal profession. Now, with respect to the assistance that I received from Samanika during my one-to-one mentorship sessions, it was prominently towards the fact that what exactly is the issue that I was facing. And it was navigated by putting forth certain challenging eye openers in the sense that whether you are able to perform academically or not, whether you are able to participate in extracurriculars, and if you are able to participate, are you able to perform it? Whether you are engaging with your peers or not. So these were certain fundamental questions which Samanika had proffered at that material point, which enabled me to understand that whether I have an issue or not. Thereafter, she also allowed me to understand that it is better to take upon a heuristic approach rather than go into or step into the legal profession with a preconceived mindset vis-a-vis the career choices that I had put forth at that time in the questions that were in the questionnaire which was shared with me. Now, thereafter, taking into consideration all the issues that I faced, as well as proffering that a heuristic approach would be better, she allowed me also to fuel my self-confidence by giving rational and pragmatic approach, rational and pragmatic solutions, so to speak. And she also reassured at the end of that particular session that she will always be a message away, and she has stood to her way. So that's what the assistance that I got from YLCC and Samani.
So what could you tell us about how the mentorship shaped your career thereafter?
The mentorship session, I took 2 mentorship sessions from, and they were all curated and supervised by Samanika. Now, the mentorship sessions definitely were a catalyst to me in the sense that whatever opportunity I explored was with an open mind and not with a reticence that no, because my peers are pursuing some other more lucrative fields at that particular time, therefore I should also succumb and join the bandwagon. At that time, whichever opportunity came to me, whether it was a chamber opportunity in terms of assisting a senior in the litigation work that he endeavored to do at that time, whether it was joining a small tier law firm, whether it was joining a more established and prominent name in the litigation sphere. So all the opportunities that I received, I made it a point that I should approach it with an open mindset in order to enable me to figure out what is the best course of action for my career.
So you went independent and started your own chambers. What influenced your decision, and how did you build the confidence, so to say, to take that step, which is a rarity coming from a young practitioner?
Correct. So just to give a brief background about my law school, I missed on several speaking opportunities. And that was because of fear of public speaking. But when I started exploring these litigation avenues right after my law school, after securing my degree, I understood that I would be a better fit in pursuing litigation as my legal choice of career, in the sense that I would be able to secure relief. At the same time, I'd be able to manifest publicly that the potential to speak in a particular manner vests and is indeed the bottom line to secure relief for your clients. So that is what motivated me and influenced my decision to go independent. And definitely it is a rarity for a young practitioner, especially for a person who is just into the profession for not more than 11 months or 12 months. So more than calling it as a confidence, I would call it a leap of faith, which drove me to go independent.
Lastly, could you give any suggestions for the younger generation viewers?
That would be a very difficult task to fulfill, because I myself am a very young independent practitioner. But be that as it may, what I think is there is substitute for everything, including Harvard. But there is no substitute for hard work. And that I realized after putting in myself through the 1 year grueling experience in litigation. So definitely one should always keep hustling.
Right. Thank you for taking out time to share your valuable inputs with our audience. I believe this session will be of great help for all the viewers. I, on behalf of YLCC, wish you all the very best for your journey ahead. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, Nihal. Thank you so much.